Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. All of us, we heard what happened just in less than 24 hours ago when supposedly someone, his name is Esteban, he attacked and he shot dead many people, I think about 6 or 7. Actually, the media is not, even the police are not clear about the numbers. For some reason, they are trying to hide some information. But I believe the dead is many and the injured is more than what they say. Right away when the attack happened, I knew in my heart immediately that this is a Muslim. Now, and then the name appear, and the name is Esteban. Now the Muslims, they start saying, ho, okay, look, right away they said this is a Muslim terrorist, when the fact he is a Christian terrorist. And the Muslims in Twitter, they start sending, look at the double standard, and even like I saw in some Western news agencies, speaking about double standard. And as usual, the funny, the Muslim, they are saying the media is protecting the Christian terrorists from being exposed, and they have double standard. The fact, always our media, when I say our media, it doesn't mean my media, I'm saying media in the West is the one who protect the Muslim terrorist and the Muslim reputation. And always they say to you in TV, let us not to jump into a conclusion. Now when the name was released, his name is Esteban, so no, there's no way this is a Muslim. But the fact he is a Muslim, and I say it since yesterday, he is a Muslim convert. And let us not to jump into conclusion as usual. This is the tag, they try to promote to you. They try to say to you, you have a mindset now. Whatever happened, you are going to accuse a Muslim, even if it's a Hindu, even if it's a Christian. You will say it's a Muslim. And guess what? Yes, it is a Muslim. It is a Muslim. This is a Muslim convert who converted to Islam a few years ago. Even before he served in the he served in the army. Actually, he is not in the army. He is in the reserve. And for those who serve in the army, they know what I'm talking about. So, who is this guy? This guy is a convert to Islam, and obviously he have a mental issue, as they say. This is the only thing is true, by the way. Mental issue, I agree with it. Because there is no way a human being, he have a little brain, he will convert to Islam. No way. It doesn't matter who, anyone who convert to Islam, he is suffering from mental issue, and he is suffering from a social issue. Like we know that there is a gentleman, his name is convert to Islam, right? I don't want to speak negative about him. The guy, he left Islam and he's exposing Islam, but I say clearly that I can give him excuse because he converted to Islam at the age of 16, or maybe even less. So he was very young. Let us say at that time he was stupid. But you don't stay in Islam for 16 years. It doesn't take you 16 years to know that this is a disgusting, stupid religion. You have seriously to suffer from a serious issues in your life to the point you believe in such a religion. So it doesn't matter really who, even the one who leave Islam. And I'm not talking about a Muslim, someone is born as a Muslim. Someone is born as a Muslim, he have no choice anyway. He's born as a Muslim. He did not choose to. But someone who convert to Islam, even those who convert and leave, still, I believe strongly, they have a mental issue. Especially if you convert when you are in the stage of adult. You are not a teenage. Like this guy convert to Islam, he converted when he was a teenage. So, this is my advice to the Western people and to everybody in the world. The Muslims, the evil of Islam, the devil of Islam will hunt you down by your own children's. You guys are getting ready for the enemy to come to you from behind the doors, right? No, the enemy is going to be in your house. Unless you educate your children's. Many naive parents, they think if they don't speak about sex, their children, they will not have sex. They think if they don't talk about drugs, their children, they will never do drugs. And this is the same for Islam. They think if they don't need to speak about Islam, because there is no way this little child, nice one, kind person, a kind girl, They will convert to Islam? No way. No, they will convert them because simply you left them empty. Education is the problem. When you leave your children empty, they are going to be target to the mice and the rats all over the internet. They will hunt your children. And by the way, Islam is very attractive for those who they are looking to be under attention. You know, you are ignored. Your family don't care for you much. You don't have many friends. You are a lonely person. What do? Islam will give you all the light. This guy now, he think he is a hero. Suddenly he is in CNN, in Fox News, everybody speaking about him. This is what they are looking for. They are looking for a person who is suffering from loneliness. He is suffering from social problems. He is looking for attention. The Muslims will give you the attention and they will send you to hell. And now he will spend the rest of his life, if he was not executed, living like a rat in little tiny cell, just because he wanted to get the attention for not even 5 minutes. That's all. This is how stupid a human being can be. So to avoid that something like this happening to your family, I am giving you a warning, all of you, especially those who think Islam will never enter your home. Islam is a disease, and it can infect you if you are not prepared for it. So watch my videos, and there's some other people, they make videos about Islam too. I encourage you to watch all kinds of videos which is exposing Islam. And even the videos who they are trying to promote Islam, come to me and ask me the questions about them, and you will see how we expose them. You know, we don't fear, by the way, the Muslim propaganda. The Muslim propaganda is the most stupid propaganda. But when you are ignorant and you are stupid, any propaganda can affect you. So you better educate your children. I feel sorry for this kid. This kid, he can live his good life as a good person. You know, this is a tragedy happened for the one who they die, and for this guy and for his family. This guy is a victim. This guy is just a stupid idiot who his family did not care for him, and I'm very sure of that. And he could not find a solution for his life except to be stupid. Why you want, I mean, are you going to wait for such a thing to happen to your children? So speak to your children from early age. Your children, they go to school. In school there is refugees, there is immigrants, there is Muslims, there is Christians, there is Hindus, there is Buddhas, there is atheists. There's all kinds of people. And the only one is very effective, they work as a gang, is the Muslims. In every school in USA, they have a Muslim association. And all of those Muslim associations, they belong to the Muslim Brotherhood. They are very well organized, supported, and financed. And they work together as a team to convert people to Islam. And your child will go to school, he have no idea what even religion means. The only thing he know about Jesus is his name. So he is an easy target, an easy fish. And then this child, he will not be the victim of the Muslims. He is the victim of you parents, because you did not teach your child, you did not show your child what is wrong, what's right, and how stupid and garbage this religion and how dangerous it is. You just let them to go to school without informing them and warning them. Always you have to watch your children's talking to who, going out with who, meeting with who. If they are talking with Muslims, you have to be very careful. You see, I'm not against, by the way, to talk to Muslims. Absolutely not. But in order to talk to Muslims, you have to be educated so they cannot infect you with their disease, which is called Islam. So you don't send your children just to school and you think they will learn from school. In school they teach them nothing. School today, they don't teach your children anything. What they teach them? Mathematics? Most of Americans actually do not know even their own history. USA schools, by the way, is the worst in the world. when it's come to real education. What they educate you in USA is how to finish high school so you can get into jobs and to university, but to be professional, but not to be educated. There's a huge difference between a certificate or a degree and education. Education is a different level of knowledge, have nothing to do with the school. In the school you do not learn education. Education is something you earn by your own work, your own reading, by your own study and search. Most of the teachers who they are teaching you in schools, they themselves, they have no education. They are stupid and idiots. So I hope that we will wake up and we will not see one of your children's end like Mr. Esteban, who became Ashik Ahmed or Ashik Hamad, who decide to make music for Allah. And as I know, music is haram, but obviously they told him that the music is okay. You know, this is how they fool those people. And then they start with the music. They told him, like, you know, you are good in the music, convert to Islam, etc., and we sponsor you, and God knows how. Maybe they pay him money, and it's slowly from a music to a terrorist. So I can tell that this guy, he have a music background, and how in the world somebody he have a music background can end with the filth of Islam, which is anti-art, anti-music, anti-anything beautiful? How he can end there? Ask yourself. The answer is very simple. He was an easy target, and Muslims, they are waiting for that one so they can hunt him down. So do you want your children to be next? Think about it. If you think it cannot happen, I assure you it can, unless you do something. I have thousands of videos for free. Feel free to watch them. Thousands all over YouTube. And the videos explain a lot. You can watch my debates with Muslims, etc., and you can get my books. Right now I have 4 books. We have The Deception of Allah, and we have Quran and Science. And actually we have a new Quran and Science in depth, and we have a translation in French, and now we have a translation to The Deception of Allah in Swedish. You can find it in Amazon, and actually I post already a link for the book, the Swedish book, in Facebook and in Twitter, and I will post a link under the video. So if you know somebody speaks Swedish, please help us to spread the news. So like, you know, Sweden is in big trouble because of Islam. The same as all of Europe, actually. Like, I mean, name one place for me is not in trouble because of Islam. Crimes, rapes, terrorism, you name it. You people are screwing your life. You are screwing your life today, and your future is going to be very bad. All of this because of the stupidity of your leaders. So you better wake up and do something about it before it is too late. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. Thank you very much.